Distance is beautiful, big amplitude.
Julia Gore, a senior now for Kentucky, was freshman of the year when she came in 2000.
She's had a pretty good year this year. Her goal was to match that freshman year. A little short on that last handstand.
Rushing it a little bit, looking for the dismount. She nails that. Competing as a team for the season, the University of Kentucky gets a 9.825 from Julia Gore. She'll move on and compete as an individual in the regional championships, but we've got a lot more here tonight. It is close, ever so close, between Florida, LSU, and Auburn here in this rotation, and we're going to see Erin Dooley on the balance beam. For Florida, they need every 10th they can get.
Very aggressive with the arms. Handspring, layout, solid again. It's a required element, a full turn.
The Georgia fans down at this end of the stadium don't really have a lot to cheer for at this point. Their team is on a bye. Some of them are watching Erin Dooley work on the balance beam.
There's a very quick rhythm on this event. She attacks it. And the dismount, gainer full off the side, not a problem.
Big smile breaks out on Erin Dooley's face. She knows she's done her job, and Coach Fain over to congratulate her. Why not? 9.9 the score for Erin Dooley. That will certainly help Florida's cause in their battle for third against LSU and Auburn. Now we go to LSU and the sensational freshman, April Burkholder.
She performs the vault we've seen a lot do tonight, and it's been scoring big. She tries to cover up that landing deduction. Not sure if it's going to work here.
9.8 for April Burkholder. And for Auburn's Courtney Puckett, in a battle for the individual all-around, she thinks that her team can put it together and maybe pull it off tonight.
We can. We have it in us, and you know, if we can put it all together one meet, we've got it. And the team everyone's just doing great. From the seniors to the freshmen have picked it up really well and have made the adjustments, and everybody's handling it really well.
This is a great event for Courtney. She takes a lot of pride in her performance. She'll show it off very nicely. If you watch her in practice, you can see her paying attention to even the littlest of details, like which judge she's going to look at in which corner, where she's going to make the eye contact. And it's that attention to detail that makes you the best on this event. Rudy back layout, big finish.
Coach Jeff Thompson right there. Now a music change. The music is for the floor exercise.
Another dance combination there.
Another thing the athletes on the other apparatus have to deal with is the music playing for the floor exercise routines.
And the louder the crowd gets, the louder the music gets.
Heard Coach Sarah Patterson say that Bama's going to finish on floor. It'll really get loud then. Whoa, but Courtney Puckett lightened it up, curled her toes up to keep from stepping on that line. I don't know if the judges caught that, but I thought I saw it.
Well, you can step on the line, you just can't step over the line, or you get that 1/10 mandatory deduction for stepping out of bounds.
Again, Courtney Puckett solidly in the individual all-around competition right now against Gina Rice.
Front full front tuck. And she'll give that judge a point and a glare. She wants a big score here. She didn't have the big tumbling we're going to see from a Chelsea Bird or an Ashley Miles.
9.95.
But it was clean and a big score.
Wow, big score indeed. 9.95. Rochelle Thompson over there to congratulate one of her young charges. And with that, we just have to quickly go right back to the balance beam and Kristen Stuckey.
competing on this event for the first time this year after all of those knee surgeries. She had to work very hard in rehab to get the strength back so that the doctors would okay her for this event. She's naturally a flexible gymnast. She has to work hard on her strength, and a big skill there. It's called an anoti. Just amazing.
With Auburn scoring well, Florida and LSU really have to keep the pressure on.
I love Stuckey's style on this event. It's very fluid. And it has a beautiful rhythm to it. Difficult leaps there, switch leap to a wolf full. Anytime you add a twist to a jump, it increases the difficulty. Here we go with her flexibility, showing it off.
And balance.
Balance is a given on this event, 4 inches wide.
Ready for a dismount.
It's unique, a gainer pike off the end. We're starting to see more and more of that dismount.
Coach Rhonda Fain, the first to congratulate Kristen Stuckey for her performance, a 9.9. So Florida is indeed keeping pace and keeping the pressure on. LSU and Auburn in what we are calling now a battle for third. It's so difficult to see where the scores are coming from with these 7 rotations and all the buys.
There's that interesting tumble series. It's called the Onoti. You saw her bend her knees at the end. That helped stabilize her balance.
Here are the 5th rotation scores. Florida getting the best of it. Auburn coming in second on this rotation, followed by LSU. We're doing the math on the totals, and let us tell you that Florida is leading by the smallest margin possible in the battle for third. On to your hats, folks, because Georgia and Alabama are going head-to-head for the final rotation for each of them. I'm Brian Drever with Lori Strong-Ballard and Jen Hildreth. Glad you could join us. Here's the way things stand right now, and both teams will compete in the 6th and final rotation. You can see the difference, point 125. Here's the way they will go. Georgia on vault, Alabama on floor. You know the place is going to be rocking because it's full of Alabama fans, and it's just as full of Georgia fans. So first to feel the pressure will be Kristen Sterner. Spoke of her as that solid performer in the shadow of some of her more noted teammates in the past.
Front pike to a double pike.
Looking over into the corner with her music.
Rudy back layout, step out, solid so far. They've got this music cranked. The crowd is rambunctious.
You've got Georgia vaulters flying down the blue strip right behind Kristen Sterner. She sets up for her final pass.
Finishing big with a double pike.
And
she gets the job done.
Oh yeah, ends it up pointing right at one of the judges who smiles in return, and you know the score is going to be favorable for that routine. A 9.95 for Kristen Sterner. Bama's putting on the pressure right from the start.
Last tumbling pass was a big one. She didn't hold back on the difficulty. Top tumblers in the country are finishing with this type of a pass. A double salto, not a problem.
Over to Georgia and Kinsey Rowe. One vault.
Chenko layout full. Pretty good job. Step out on the landing.
Boy, the scores have been going back and forth in this rotation. There's a 9.9 for Kinsey Rowe. And Georgia needs to make up more than a tenth. They've been making up parts of tenths with performances like this. Stay with us.